Okay, let's see what we got. Alright, let's get it. Let's get the show on. And get the show on the road. The first thing, okay. Alright, we're on live. Alright, let's see what this animation really looks like. Let's see how it turns out. Here we go. So the whole point of the animation, you kind of watch what's going on, and then you kind of determine gradually if you can fathom what's going on. And that's a very short loop. Let me go and zoom in so you can see the faces. See if the faces make sense. Faces actually make sense. Let's try again. It's all about no words, no talking, just you listen. You can kind of look at the possible facial expressions and you can figure out what is happening. Alright, not bad. I think we got it pretty well. And it looked like it happens, it fails, it keeps trying again. Pretty crazy. I'm gonna try and conjure that. I just realized if I wanted to do voice acting, it'd take a bit longer for it to materialize, but it would still probably be it might be just as good, might be better, I don't know. Sometimes we underestimate the power of voices. We totally underestimate the power of voices. Okay, this one is out of focus. What do I have before? Okay. Try something out here. Yeah, out of focus. In focus, out of focus. Try again. Don't know why was that out of focus. Try again. Something out of focus over there. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. While this is trying to connect, we'll continue with the expression, the animation. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get ready for a new one today. I'm pretty excited. I don't know what we got new. We're gonna find out. We don't know what we got new, but I'm gonna evolve to a new one today. I'm just gonna figure out what I want to do. Alright, let's see what this looks like. It's supposed to be Genovine. Bleach more and bleach less. I don't know how to call it, but yeah, or just the light skins. We have a lot of light skins. People forget that. So yeah, guys, fighting for his life, pouring his heart out and guts in it, and all the intestines and innards of his body, and nothing happened. Sad. But that's what I got so far. Stay tuned for something new, everybody. Stay tuned for something new. Stay tuned for something new. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, let's get to something else. We've been watching this for a bit. We're gonna get to something else now. What's good? What's next? What's good? What's next? Now we're gonna go to 0 and get to something brand new. Pretty exciting. I always like when we get to something new. New is always exciting. Alright, we know what to do. Let's transverse into, gotta start with the circle of life, and we go from there. We start with circle of life and we continue from there. Circle of life and we continue. Yep, that's how we roll. Alright. Okay. We get something pretty cool. Get a circle out here. Plain circle. Ooh, we don't need any of that nonsense. Okay. 28, I think it's good. I'm gonna check. There we go. Circle of life, increment circle of life, and let's go. Bouncing it out of the way. Pretty exciting. What's good? What's next? Uh-oh, undo. Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to go on somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to work with. I think I want to do more background animations because they're pretty exciting at all. I don't know how else to describe it. Background animations are pretty exciting. So I'm going to probably start with that. And this thing. Pretty. Drawing. I always draw fresh new characters every time. Pretty interesting. People ask me about that, but yeah, it's fun. It's kind of, because I'm not really trying to tell a story yet. If you tell a story, you just replicate characters. Whereas if you are, what's it called, making just animation of, you just like to draw, because I think I like the drawing phase a bit more than animation, to be honest. It sounds weird, but it's a thing. It's a thing. I'm gonna do something weird today. Hopefully it works out. I'm gonna get into a little bit of a weird thing. We're gonna check it out right now. I'm gonna do an animation with a background. I'm gonna make them interact with the background. They said that's a bit harder, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. We'll see how that works out. It's gonna be different. I'm gonna draw the characters first, and then we get to the fun stuff. Oof. Yeah, just trying to. I prefer to draw more than one character. One character is so boring. More than one character is actually more time consuming, but it pays off because we have a situation because of the sole fact that it's the two characters could be reacting, and if I turn it to a real animation later, it'll be perfect because of the sole fact that they can have a conversation. So let's see what we got. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Okay. We'll start with this. The eyes will be somewhere down here. We gotta make space for the forehead, so the eyes will be somewhere down here. Got the nose. Ooh. Very interesting, intriguing. Okay. This is a lot. Oof. That's interesting. Ooh. That's pretty awkward. Ooh. Alright. Let's try this and get this right. Very thick. Making it a bit. Okay, let's try something. We'll make this a bit bigger up here. Usually it's not very high over the forehead. We're gonna make it a bit higher over the forehead. Make the red look like huge. The hair looks like it's bigger. Alright, let's do the next one. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to make the head go way more than I want it to go. We'll figure this out later. Okay, let's try this. Okay, it's going to be pretty interesting. Alright, 1 second. Try something cooler. Let's make it very cool and crisp. So, okay, let's play with the hair a bit. Okay, this hair will go over here. Alright, let's try this. Okay. Going to be interesting. Okay. Alright, now let's try and figure out what we do with the face. Alright, I'm going to try something pretty cool over here. Get this right. Pretty interesting. Let's try. I want to do something different also here. Yeah. Let's get to something interesting. Alright, I got an idea what we're gonna do next. Okay. Let's try this out on the sides. Alright. Select the audience. Okay. This is gonna be pretty good. Lodos, let's see what we got next. Starting to look a bit better. Okay. Alright. The fun stuff. Got the fun stuff. Okay, we got the eye part. Figure out what's going on. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. If the eyes remain closed. That'd be such a bad thing. Maybe experiment, find out. We'll give eyes open, then we'll turn them closed. Let's try that. Here we go. Action time. Now we're going to figure out how big will be the eyelashes among things. We can do the rest. Make the eyes blank. Maybe dark green. Dark green. That has to be black. Let's try that. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Looks a little bit Asian. Okay, let's make the eye a bit bigger than that. Right, we'll experiment making the eyes almost the same size. The same size. Very interesting. We'll figure out what happens here. Okay, let's see something. Maybe I'll make the forehead a bit bigger. That would be nice. Push back the hairline. have some fun. So let's try this. With black and ease. Okay. Alright, let's try something different. Guess the eyebrow could go up more a bit. A bit less thicker. Alright, now we gotta figure out the rest. For the face also, I think the head should be full thickness. Actually full thickness. Same in the neck. Neck, we gotta make that a bit, that's a bit way down. Let's make the neck a bit go a bit further up. We gotta chill that up a bit. Proportions and stuff. Okay. Now we gotta figure out the clothing. Here goes the clothing. Alright. Clothing is next. Let's try out the shirt. Not too casual. Actually, let's make it casual. It's good, but not too casual. It's a situation. Some things here. So it goes here. see what we got going on. Thank you for the likes, much appreciation. Strengthening the live, appreciate it. Do, 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 do. See if this works out further. Don't want to make them too short. Let's make them medium height. All has to be determined now. Let's see a bit more. Hi. Yeah. Hello in the comments. Alright, let's try the other side now. Spin side, try to do the other side. Make a match. Okay, it's gonna get a bit more interesting. Okay, let's see how this works. Isn't kind of casual. Not too casual. Oops. What I want to do. Banger. Alright. Let's see what this looks like now. Pretty decent. Alright. I think let me draw a shirt. Should have got this is the neck, right? Okay. Shirt will be included with the neck. Probably easiest way to do it. Okay. Sure, we'll be somewhere in the middle over here. Let's see. We'll make it white. White might not be such a bad idea. Yeah, a little cooler in a darker way. We should still show the neck, so I'll show the neck. Okay, much better. Actually, you know what? Let me do something cooler. Ooh, I'm gonna do something very wild. Let's do this. Just thought about right now. Might as well do that. There goes nothing. Gonna do something very wild over here. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm ready for it. Let's go for this. Bingo. Then here all we gotta do is shoot, zut. Bingo. Well, that's perfect. Now that is absolutely perfect. I'll save that because I did a lot of work today on this one. Character creation is doing well. Let me continue it. I got another subscriber, y'all. Whew. Ooh, what's going on there? So now, animation process continued. So many. Alright. Here goes nothing. So, okay. I'm supposed to make it cartoon friendly, but we're not going to make it too cartoon friendly. Let's do that. Okay. Let's try something. Let's see if this works. So nobody will think this person is going further. Thank you for the likes, Queen of Lua. There's a Lua. The Luas have a queen. Okay. Queen of Luas. Okay. So we're going to try and do a little bit of experiment over here. Let's see if it works. Let's see if this works over here. Let's see. We'll try and do something over here. Okay, we'll make it, I think, less thicker lines. Be a great idea. So she does not look flat-chested. That's what the whole point of that is over there. Oh, let me try. Maybe if I move the lines, it might be better. Okay, let's try it without the lines. Yeah, it's better without lines, I think. And now we're going to do some lines for something else. Okay. Make some lines over here. Further that to make sure people know that this person is not so cold. Has a flat stomach, whatever that you call that situation. Flat stomach. So that's what those lines will symbolize right here. Does it work? I think it works. What if I'm going to try something. Let's make this invisible for a second. We'll make this invisible. We'll bring it back if it doesn't work. Alright, now that's invisible. What if I just make the whole thing into lines? That might be better, actually. We'll make the whole thing into lines. The whole line thing. Question. Instead of drawing the shading, make it all into lines. Will that really work? We're about to find out. Doesn't, we'll just bring back the original thing. Will that be better? Just lines? Nah, the original way was better. That looks a bit weird. loose lines. Experiments are always good. Okay. Yeah. Just make it less shading. Okay. That's how we do it. Experimenting. Okay. Now let's look at the shirt thing. More like the jacket, to be honest. No. Nope. Why make it pointed so it looks like a proper shirt? Okay, there's another thing I want to do here. A little bit weird, but it could work. Alright. So let's make this 28. 28. Oof. Hopefully this works. Experimenting on. Fix the color, make the color look pretty cool. Okay, looking pretty good. I think I'll draw the waist, then I'll draw the arms, I think. Pretty interesting. Let's go for it. Draw the waist, then we'll draw the arms. Pretty interesting. Here we go. Let's see if this works. I think I'll make that dark. Let's see if this is kind of interesting. I may just make it blue. I don't know why am I overthinking this. Overthinking the colors pattern is wildness. Let's go for this. Okay, there you go. We gotta draw the legs. Legs is a lot of hoo-ha. Alright, let's see that. Should make it look like they didn't skip leg day. Alright. Make it go down to boots. A lot of work. Ooh. It's a lot of work. Boots, booting. Gives us that over there. A bit weird of a shoes, but I decided to go creative. Decided to be very creative. I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll find out the hard way. Okay, it's gonna be interesting. Portion is a bit off. Okay. Let's try something interesting over here. Whew. We'll make the feet a bit longer. Make like proper boots. Then we go to the next thing. Try this. Let's try and make this look realistic. Alright. Okay, I have an idea. Here goes nothing. Okay, we'll be under the hair. But above everything else. Alright, here it goes. stuff. Ooh. Alright, let's try and get this situated. Go to the thumb. Okay, figure out which way the thumb curves. Line it, figure out where it curves, and go from there. Curves that way. Okay, got it. Thumb comes that way. Got that much. Something out. We gotta go the hands. Hands are gonna be pretty challenging. There we go. Alright, doesn't work. Let's start from 0 for this one. Okay, let's try it backwards. Okay. 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 This one has to shrink, but this is a smaller finger. Okay. here. Got the whole arm there, so flip it, see what happens. We got the other arm. Okay, let me try something interesting. Good. Okay, I got the image I wanted. I guess that's it. Bit of a cowgirl kind of effect. I think I'll call her cowgirl. People might get offended, but it is what it is. Alright, now what I want to do, I want to create a background. Let me just merge everything together. This is cowgirl design. How long did it take me to do that? Did I do it fast? Because I spent some time on it. Did it take longer than normal? I think we expected amount of time. So let's call it cowgirl. Alright, feeling good about this. Now let's do some background again. Some background. I'll delete all this other stuff. Check. Check this out. Good. I'm gonna have to change his posture, but we'll figure that out later. Okay. This to figure out. Okay. Kind of like brownish, I guess. Let's see if we can get this right. Ooh. Okay, I guess that's not bad. Okay, we'll make that a bit. We'll change the color a bit. Brownish red, I think would be better. A little bit different. Whew, will I get something? We'll work on the background, then we'll figure it out. interesting. Let's make it reddish brown. Better. Okay. Let's try figuring this out for the. Okay. Rails. Ooh, looks like rails. And then we're going to make another. We have to make stairs. Make it something. Right. Gotta do the walls. Walls are gonna be interesting color. The walls are very interesting color. Pretty interesting. That one. Then I have a lighter color somewhere there. do something very wild. Here we go. Make the whole thing green in the background. Show it symbolize trees. This whole thing will be green in the background. Symbolize trees. Not that bright green, that's a bit bright. Could be windows even, to be honest. It has to symbolize trees. Try to have some fun here. Some fun over here. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Whew. This is going to be pretty interesting. Alright. Make this very clear. Maybe a full background. It's a bit darker, but not too dark. All this wall. Here are the windows. This is the trees. This is the windows. Stairs. Stairs. This is the rails. Rails. We make rails going up as well to make it look perfect. And then I have to make another rail up here. interesting enough. So we're going to draw a stairwell. Alright. This is pretty interesting. Do that. I want to grab the whole thing. Okay. Let's make some other stairs also here. Okay, it's kind of interesting. Let's go for it. Maybe stairs down here. Try and make them also 28. Let's make it look like real stairs. 28. Make it a bit flatter. How bad does it look? Looks okay. Alright. So now what I'm going to do, if I want to do animation, it's going to be very interesting. Alright, how will the animation look? Alright, where's my character? I call her Cowgirl. She's over here. So she's going to have to go deeper into the background. But the rails got to go behind her. Where are the rails? The rails have to be in front of her. No, I don't have to move the whole background, only the rails. Alright. Let's try something now. Animation time. Okay. Put her down here. Okay. I got it. So, okay. It's gonna be pretty interesting. Let's try and see if I can make it work. And how much time do I have? Save. Can I make this work? Cutoff time. It's gonna be hard, but let's try. See what we can do. We're gonna see what we can do. For starters, her hand has to go down. Bring her hand down, and then she's going to. You know, let's leave her the way she is. Forget about it. I'll leave her the way she is. Okay. Okay. Left arm. Shirt. Actually, what am I doing? I have to do it on the actual timeline. Shirt. Left arms. The hair. Let's give them all the actual 6 points. Neck. Head. Left legs. It's a lot of work. Sure, I got it. Okay. Now let's see what we got. It's going to be very interesting. Animation about to begin, y'all. Let me know how I did. Yes. I'm going to call this. Call this stairs animation. Let's see how this works out, if it works out. Okay, one of my challenges, I've never done this before. Every day you're learning new stuff. Okay. Try this out. Let's get to animating. Hopefully, let's see if it works out. Find out the hard way. Alright, let's see. I think she's walking, so she has to turn her head. She's going to do a head turn and other things as well. So let's try and see how this works. A bit tricky. Before that, make sure something. I'll use it for later. Make sure the nose is on top of everything. It helps me a lot. Alright. So let's go for it. Let's try and make the. Actually, I'll use the hair. The hair is the easiest thing to move around. Let's try and see if this works. It's terrible. Nah, that's not it. It like fell off a deal. Nah, you don't make the hair fall off. I think we gotta keep the same shape of the head as well. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, here we go. Close. Alright. I should like that. Her character hair color is electric kind of hair. Okay. Alright, let's try and get this right. Alright, let's get the head, the eyes as well. Get the entire face in the entirety. There he goes. It's over there. Now, boom. Make it go here. Okay, that's going to be pretty interesting. We do want to show some face. Okay. Alright, okay, the nose has to be positioned. Nope. Nose not getting bigger. The lips will end there. Not the nose. Alright, it's all over hair. Hair has full control of what they want to show. The neck thing is actually showing right now. To do the chin, just very smooth like a baby. Okay, I think the hair is a bit too much. Let's try and calm down with the hair a bit. Let's do one of those, huh? Okay, decent. Alright. So then the hand has to go in position. We'll start off with this hand. Oh, that's terrible. It's awful. Alright, let's see. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do something bougie. Let's go for it. I'm gonna do something bougie. Let's go for it. It's gonna be bougie, but people get over it. Actually, it's none of their business. My drawing. I can do what I want. There's no Me Too movement for animation. So let's go for it. Let's do this. Let's go after it. Nope. Okay, just shrink it. go. Then now I can make the walking situation. Gotta animate all different parts of the body. It's gray. Alright. It's not all at once either. There goes nothing. Okay, let's try this. Undo that, undo that. Undo that, undo that. That's not working. It's working now. Okay. So now here this goes, nothing. Alright. Nope. I'll make it bigger. Okay. Alright. Now the opposite, make it the opposite around. Okay. Not that. Not that. Okay. Opposite way around. Okay. Not that. There's a lot of work. Here we go. Okay. Oop. And so then we put this back down. Having a little fun. How it's gonna look like. Just do the opposite way, just highlight directly. Okay. Something. Go the opposite realms. Go to the opposite realms. Ooh. Well, one is going one direction, the other one's going the other direction. watch it for a second. How bad is it? It's not that bad. Make this go just between here. Make it a little bit faster. Okay. Undo that. Okay. Try something first. Let's just try the movement so I can't even see what I'm doing. So much background. I've been working hard on background today. So that goes there. Okay, let's try something. Let's try it from here. It's gonna be weird. Here to here. Oops. That was wildness. Okay, let's try from here to the other. Let's see. Here to there. Let's try it and see how it looks. Oh, legs are a bit off, but we'll figure it out. Oh, that's not bad, because the landing is not okay. Alright. So then the landing is okay. Okay. Alright. Then we have to turn the head turn in reverse. Hair and head turn. Okay, let's go back. Where did I have them? Legs ended where? Okay. So this is where the head turn is. One, two, three, four. Uh-oh. How weird is that? Nah, that's not it. Maybe that's supposed to be the hair turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. So it's gotta be head. It worked. Now let's do the hair. Hair is over here. Hair is over here. And then we gotta get the original hair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. So I think that should work. Let's try it out. Does it work? Let's try it out. Check it out. Make it up to 132 frames. Let's try it out. Okay, we're gonna try this out. 132 frames. Rock and roll. Okay, I've got to fix the legs at the end. Legs got to be fixed at the end. Everything's got to revert to the original form. Yeah, god damn, we got to focus on everything. So the legs should be about here. Okay, that's the legs. So, original form. Yeah. To be honest, I think for the legs it might be better if one of them was more forward. 1 second. Because she's going to go forward, so if one of the legs could turn in a different direction. Yeah, if you make it like a more forward, oops, not that one. Okay, I'm doing a lot of stuff over here. Okay, now trying to make some boots. Should make it look better. Okay. Save us defeating this. Yeah, looks better. Okay, and what else I want to do? Yes, I don't know. How much time have I got left before I gotta get out of here? Yeah, I don't have much time. Alright, I'll just wrap up with this. I'll continue it later with some stuff. Thank you all for watching my adventure. I'm gonna try and do more of these. I still have a 9 to 5, so I can't fully get all into making a full story because that takes a long time unless I had a team. But for now, that's what we got. Feast your eyes on these. We made it like a catwalk kind of thing. Crazy. A catwalk. It looks weird. Why aren't the hands moving? People walk like that, by the way. If you haven't seen it, you need to get out more. People actually walk like that. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See you all in the next one. Got another subscriber. Crazy.